जय श्री माताजी। विश्व के सभी साधकों का सुबह के ध्यान सत्र में हार्दिक स्वागत है। आप सभी को शारदीय नवरात्रि महोत्सव की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज अष्टमी। आज हम परम पूज्य श्री माताजी का श्री महागौरी के स्वरूप में ध्यान करते हैं। सामूहिक बंधन। तीन महामंत्र, तत्पश्चात श्री गणेश मंत्र।
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ती माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ती माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ती माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
परम पूज्य श्री माताजी कृपा कर आप हमें संतुलन दीजिए। चित्त सहस्रार में स्थिर करके ध्यान में रहते हैं। इसी ध्यान की स्थिति में अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करते हैं।
Today we are going to worship the Devi. We call her Amba and by many other names. She is the last, we should say, the residual power. When she has done everything, she becomes the Kundalini and settles in the triangular bone of yours. This is the Muladhara Chakra. But actually, she is expressed more on the left side, because that time she is purely the Amba. This left side is a very, very important thing for all the human beings. If you have no left side, you cannot balance yourself to begin with. And it is said that she gives you a real personality of a Sahajayogi. That is, your left side, if it is weak, then you have to worship her and request her that please enrich our left side. By enriching your left side, what she does, she is a comforter. So what does she give you? First of all, she makes you rest. Said that she makes you rest. That is, she makes you sleep. If you are too much thinking about future and you are so much indulging into the futuristic planning, you have some problems. But the best thing is if you can sleep, then it's a great comfort. It's a very great comfort to you that you can sleep and that you can take some rest. Without her, you cannot sleep. Absence of her, you cannot sleep. So sleeping is a very important function of the body which is brought forth by the left side. That's why we worship her, because she should give us rest. She's the one who gives you peace. She's the one who gives you also illusions called as Bhranti. She gives you all the artistic talents. She protects you. But this part that is, she is creating illusions for you. That's very, very important. Because those people who are against divine, who are trying to be away from the reality, she creates illusions for them. So she separates you from those people. While you know the reality, and all such people who are troubling or trying to destroy her work, she is the one who creates illusions. She is the one who resides as the Kundalini. So we can say that part of her is the Kundalini, but another part that she has is the one which resides in the left side. Now there are 7 levels which she resides. Once you start enjoying her on the first level, then she has all these qualities described to you. That she is peace, she is the one who gives you love, she is the one who creates all the beautiful things for you. She is the mother. And what she expects you is to enjoy her protection, enjoy her love, and be always under her complete protection. So this is a very important part of her work. And the second one is that she is the Kundalini. So she also acts on 7 levels. 7 levels she moves, we can say horizontally, and 7 levels she moves upward. And all these 7 levels on both the sides, she does tremendous work for us. How she protects us through these 7 levels is like this, that when you start going towards the left side, there are 7 deities which try to throw you back into normalcy. They are Shankini, Dakini, these are the names. And by that, you try to come to normal conditions. Now, for example, many psychosomatic diseases which come to us, which like cancer and so many others. Psychosomatic means it is physical as well as it is emotional. So these psychosomatic troubles start coming from the left side. Sometimes you are too much on the right side. Then suddenly you are thrown to the left side, suddenly. And then the movement, like a pendulum, you can go any far. But there are 7 powers on the left-hand side which protect you from getting into these diseases. Also reducing their intensity. So at one time, she is the one who is peace-giving. She is the one who looks after you, protects you. And she is the one who saves you from psychosomatic diseases. It's a very powerful entity. If she was not there, I don't know what would have happened. So we should worship her within ourselves. We should respect her and understand her. She is your mother. As Kundalini, she is your particular mother. She is the one, Amba, who gives you your second birth. And as the left side, goddess, she gives you a very good support in your ascent. Very good support in her ascent. Without her, you could not balance yourself. This goes too far sometimes when people are too much on the right side. Then they get diseases which are very funny. They can get heart attack, they can get paralysis. They also get the right side completely paralyzed. They can't walk, they can't lift themselves. This is too much of right side movement. So then she's the one who makes you feel bad about it. She's the one who suggests that you give up your right side and take more to the left side. So that doesn't mean that right side, if it's cured by the left side, is very good. For example, a person who is very arrogant, egoistical, such a man may become absolutely docile and people might think he is cured. No. He is on the left side. Though he has become docile, still he is not normal. Still he is very much wrong because he is on the left side. On the left side, one starts getting many diseases like schizophrenia. In the upper level of this side, these same 7 centers act to give you very serious troubles. One of them is that people become schizophrenic. It can be cured. It can be cured if you can move that person to the center. And by Kundalini awakening, you can do it. Then people also become mad, lunatic. But all the troubles of the right side disappear. Such people who have moved to the left side won't have liver problems. They might have enlarged liver, but overactive liver they won't have. They won't have other symptoms like asthma, heart attack. They cannot have heart attack. They'll give heart attacks to others, but they themselves don't get heart attacks. So this sudden movement of your attention into the left side is all the time guarded by these 7 entities or goddesses who look after you. But still, if you go on with it, for example, you go to the false gurus, then what do the false gurus do? They put you to your left side. They'll give you one name, some name, could be the name of a servant or anyone, whom they have captured and whom they are looking after as a kind of a possession for others. This is tantrika. They people possess the spirits of these dead people and use them to entice you. So when you start getting into the left side, by any means, you can get it by worrying too much, you can get it by feeling very sorry for something, or crying, weeping, anything. Then your right side problems disappear. That's why you do it. But it goes too far. The right side problems are if they are cured. So you get the left side problems which are much more dangerous. I told you all kinds of psychosomatic diseases. I don't want to give the list to frighten you, but they all come from the left side. Now because the right side is completely cured, as they say, people think that it's a very good idea to get possessed by some spirit. So these false gurus, what they do, they master these dead spirits. How? I mean, they know how to do it. I need not tell you because you are not going to do it. And they master it, and they tell you that you take this name. You start taking the name of some sort of a God knows what. They don't tell that you take the name of any incarnation, but they'll tell you take the name of Ram. Ram's name is not taken as that. It has to be Shri Ram, Shri Krishna, Shri Mataji. So they never put Shri. They just tell you take these names, and by these names, what happens? That you go to the left side because these dead spirits, they capture you. There are dead spirits on the left side and there are dead spirits on the right side. If they are on the right side, they are very ambitious people. And they try to capture you. It's a very frightening explanation of the whole thing. Once they capture you, if you go to the right side, you get all right side qualities. You are not normal. Sometimes you feel you are going in the air somewhere. You have seen some things which you would normally not see. Two Americans came to see me, and they were journalists. So I asked him, why are you here? They said, Mother, you make us like Harishchandra. There was one fellow called Harishchandra who was a journalist. I said, like him, because he used to travel in the air, and he used to get news. Like he would tell about what is happening in some part. Sorry. Some part of Bombay, like we have a Juhu beach. So one day in the newspaper, it came out what happened at Juhu beach. And his name was there. The one who is the correspondent was Mr. Harishchandra. So how did Harishchandra tell you my name? I cured him. Why, you want to get into his trouble? So we want to have this astral travel, Americans. For what? Because we are journalists and we know so much about everything, we want to travel all over. I said, this I don't do. If you are doing astral travel, of course I can reduce it. So all these gurus had mastered also this art of astral travel, controlling some dead spirits who were right-sided. So right-sided spirits are very ambitious, and they do all kinds of healings and all kinds of predictions because they are futuristic. Sometimes they know, sometimes they don't know. But it's all coming from a wrong source. So, getting into that trap is not a very good thing. If somebody is possessed like that, then such a person starts doing all kinds of wrong things. Like, it will try to grab your house, to grab your money, to deceive you, run away with your wife, all kinds of things, which are absolutely wrong. Because the influence of the right side increases very much. Also, there are some drugs when you take them, like LSD and all that. You go to the right side, and then you start seeing colors. And people think it's a very great thing to see colors, because normally you don't see colors. They don't know basically what's wrong with them. The basically wrong with them is that there is a booth, there is some sort of a ghost which is very right-sided, has gone into their being and trying to work it out. But the left side booths are different. They are sly, and they teach you peevish things. They may also try to entice you to such an extent that a person can tell lies to any limit. He tells lies, then he tries to secretly take away your money, take away whatever you have. All kinds of planning, secretive takes place. Nothing is open. And you do it without even understanding. But all these people are more interested in achieving some sort of a very material advancement, whether it is on the right side or the left side. Many things happen like fundamentalism. If you are a fundamentalist, then these booths take over. and they try to overpower. They try to teach you how to kill people who do not belong to your religion or to your side. They give ideas, and they fight, and they quarrel, and they kill. But the Mother Earth or the sea, anything, any one of these elements can work out the destruction. In such places you will find big earthquakes taking place and destroying them. Or there could be a hurricane that will come and destroy them. Of course, some innocent people are also killed with that. It could be anything that you do wrong. It is corrected by all these 5 elements. In India, we had a place called as Latur, where people used to drink and drink and drink. Once they went for drinking when they had immersed the statue of Shri Ganesha. That we do we put it in the sea after 3 days, maybe 7 days or 10 days. And they came back from there. And they had gone for drinking after that, and they were completely drunk. And still they were singing the praise of Shri Ganesh and saying all kinds of filthy things, unholy things, dirty things, we can call them, or lots of abuses they were using, fulfilling that desire to be nasty, to be bad. And suddenly, earthquake came. They were all dancing. They all went inside the Mother Earth. And we were finished. We had a center there, surprisingly. That center was not touched. About 100 yards away, there was a round circle created. So nobody could go out. And they were amazed, how is it that this center has not been touched at all? That's the power of the goddess. At the same time, when she sees these negative people are coming to torture or to trouble, the goddess who saves the right type of people. As you know, normally, always, if there's one good person, there will be 100 bad people getting after them. And that person feels so lost. But then the goddess helps that man and saves that one or that human being from the troubles from the negative force. So this mother of yours fights all kinds of negative forces. They can be, as I told you, drunkards who drink. So she starts destroying. At a lower level, she'll destroy their liver. At an even greater level, she will destroy their family. She'll destroy their money. I have not heard of anywhere a statue erected of a drunkard. Never. Nowhere. Where drinking is a fashion, where drinking is really worshipped in a way. But I have never seen anywhere. How is it that nobody erected any statue of a man who was drunk? Would be nice to show that, but no. Because the wisdom prevails and people understand what is the destructive force. So, one can get possessed by any such idea. See, like Hitler, he got the idea that he is the monarch of everything and he has every right to destroy the Jews. And he was destroying. He destroyed so many people. But what happened at the end? He was using swastika, which was the symbol of Shri Ganesh. And with that he was fighting. But luckily it so happened that the mother entered into his mind. By that he lost Bhranti, illusions. He lost the power of Ganesha, how to use it. And he was using stencil. And because of the stencil, the second, I should say, printing of swastika was the other way round, which were for destruction. So he printed the other kind of swastika. As a result, he got destroyed. So this is the Bhranti part, that she enters into your mind and puts you into a Bhranti, means into an illusion. You commit mistakes. If it had not happened, so many people would have been finished by now. So she enters into the mind of such people who are trying to destroy human beings, who are trying to destroy anything, and puts ideas in such a manner that they die or they get self-destruction. That's why it is written that she is a Bhranti within us. She creates such an illusion within us that a person who tries to be harmful, to be troublesome, to be destructive, gets destroyed. All kinds of things she can put. And that's how so many people have survived in this world. Otherwise, so many would have been finished, and there would have been the kingdom of the Satan. But this goddess is the one who saves us. Symbolically, they have said that she has killed so many demons. Actually, she has. It's not that she has killed them in a symbolic way. There were demons and demons. Even today we have demonic people. And all of them will not only be killed, will be finished forever. I've seen in Russia, I've seen in many countries, those people once upon a time were regarded as gods, as finished. It happens in every country. Wherever there are wrong type of people, they are exposed, and people don't even want to look at their photographs. They have thrown away their statues. All this happens because this goddess is the one who creates an illusion for people. Now supposing there is a person who is very demonic, who is going to destroy everyone. Then the people who are wise will understand. But those who are not will take to her and get destroyed with him. Like this, thousands of people have been destroyed because they didn't see the right point. They couldn't understand what is right, what is wrong. So this idea of right and wrong also is completely confused by her, so that those who are wrong type can be destroyed. We don't want them on this earth. Those who are troublesome, who are destructive, who are argumentative, will be all destroyed. But by themselves only they'll destroy. It's not necessary for the goddess to do that. So this is the one which many people ask me why it is said that Bhranti Rupena Samsita. Why does she exist as an illusion? This is the reason, that your discriminating power is challenged. But if you are a Sahajayogi, real Sahajayogi, then you can feel on your fingertips. If the person whom you are following is a good man or a bad man. And then you can tell others also that don't. So many seekers are destroyed like that. Wrong type of gurus came and they just followed them. Stupid they were, absolutely stupid gurus. And these were stupid people. I don't know why they followed them. It was so obvious that they were just after some sort of a Rolls Royce or something. And I have seen them so mad that they can't get out of it. There are people now who are following all kinds of wrong gurus. One of them is now very much liked by the Indians all over when they are abroad, not in India. So they follow that Babaji, all right. And this Babaji is the one, he takes money, he steals money, he steals ornament, he does all kinds of things. But they don't mind. Whatever he is doing is all right. And this Babaji is the one is to be destroyed. But the advantage of having these Babajis is this, that you have all kinds of stupid people on this world. So, they have no discrimination and they fall a prey to these Babajis, finished. They'll get heart attacks, they'll become blind, they'll get cancer, they'll get all kinds of troubles and they're destroyed. But it's surprising human beings are such that they see a person being destroyed by a Babaji or some Guruji, lady, and still one is killed, then this also goes forward. It is something surprising that human beings don't see that the person is destroyed. Like I have told you many times, as people who are going to the pub, they see from the pub people coming out and falling on the ground. And they queue up to go inside again to come back and fall. It's very surprising, isn't it? They have no brains. Why do they want to go to pub if they have seen already somebody falling down? But they do it. It is now, this is the last judgment, as I told you. And at this time, you have to see what's happening to the person who has gone by wrong methods or by the help of these Gurujis. It's very clear, if you want to see it, very clear, how they are destroying themselves. In any case, they say in any case we have to die, so why not go to the pub? I mean, what's this kind of argument they give? So stupid, as if they have no brains, no intelligence to understand a person has gone and he came back from there, he is fallen on the ground and nobody to pick him up, and they are doing it. And they say that Christ did it. He gave wine to people. No, he cannot. He is perfect. He didn't give wine. He gave them just an ordinary juice of the grapes. How can you make wine in 1 second, can you? But that's how they explain. All their bad things are explained by their stupid intelligence, and they go for destruction. And now in Kali Yuga, destruction is working very fast. Why? Because people have lost their discrimination. They are no more discreet. And so many people have lost. It's not few. And it is a fashion to become indiscreet. I said, why are they doing like this? Mother, this is a fashion. Any stupid thing is a fashion. Now you take to that stupid thing and then you are in trouble. Nowadays, of course, there's a fashion that women, especially in America, I've seen, they want to wear just straps over their frocks, whatever you may call it. Just straps. And both the chakras are left open. They are very important chakras. Should not even wear sleeveless. They should be always covered. All other chakras we cover, except for Agya, which we also cover with a kumkum. By that, how many diseases can come? You can get sinus. Start from sinus. You can get eye trouble. You can get paralysis of both the hands. You can get also Parkinson's. All sorts of diseases can come because these are two very important chakras. One is the Shri chakra, which is on the right side, and another is the Lalita chakra on the left hand. You should never expose these chakras, also the knees. But this is a fashion nowadays to show the knees. I don't know. I can't understand the logic behind it. What is in the knees? Why people want to see the knees of people? I mean, I just don't understand. There's no logic. It's senseless. I never understood it. And now I've understood that they want to attract men. If men are attracted by your knees, what sort of men they must be? I don't understand such men also. Men will be fully dressed, while women will expose both the nabis and both the chakras, which are so important. And that is the fashion. Tomorrow the fashion will start that you shave your head, so everybody will shave. As if it's like a flock of sheep who don't understand, they go by the collective happening. So there's a fashion which is actually collective. And that's how it finishes off their sense completely. You see it every day and you don't understand. I've seen even Indian women who are abroad, they also try to copy the fashions. And they also expose both the chakras, and then they get into troubles. It's very surprising. At least in India, it's not regarded as a good omen to see a woman like that. But when they have come abroad, they have learnt this as a great knowledge, how to expose your body. The other side of it could be even more serious. Like you cover your face. Muhammad Sahib must have thought of the modern times. So he said, cover your face, cover your body, cover yourself completely. So that you are safe as a woman and men are safe because they are not attracted. I mean, this is going to the extremes. And it was to be worked out that way. But it does not. I have seen also Muslim women are so stupid when they are facing their husbands. The way they behave to attract the husbands and the way the husbands try to dominate is a bit too much. So, this is the Bhranti. The Bhranti created by the mother, the Amba. She creates this Bhranti. And with this Bhranti I have seen people can go amok and they don't know they are going amok because all of them are going that side. So what? Like there's a story about a father told his son that whichever way people go, you must follow them. So he saw many people going. He followed them. Where does he go? To a funeral. That doesn't mean don't use your brains. This is said, of course. Also you will see what they do is this, that say many people are going, say, to something wrong. They have no brains of their own, no individuality, nothing. They just follow it. They don't see what they have achieved, what have they got, what is the use, nothing. Even when you buy something, you want to find out what is the quality, the person who has purchased, how is he using, everything you want to find out. But when it comes to following a fashion, nobody thinks about it. And a fashion is created to befool people also, I think so. It is something very funny creation of the evil force, so that human beings should be destroyed. It is, they say the designers, I say it's nothing designers or anything, but is there aggressive force, the negative force which works on you, and who saves you is the mother on the left side. She has got 7 curtains, 7 boundaries. She doesn't want you to cross over. But human beings say, why not? Why not me? If they have gone to hell, I'll also go to hell. All right. That's being made already for you. So go ahead. So that's why she creates the Bhranti. Because some people have to go out of this circulation, out of this evolution process. Let them go out. This is the last judgment, all right. That's how you will be judged. By your own stupidity, you will be judged.
कृपया निशब्द ध्यान में बने रहें। हम श्री माता जी से प्रार्थना करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपके श्री महागौरी स्वरूप को हमारा कोटि कोटि नमन। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हम सबकी आध्यात्मिक जागृति करके हमें शक्ति प्रदान करें। हमारे अंदर की नकारात्मकता, हमारे सारे दोष, अशुद्ध इच्छा, दुर्गुण, असुरी शक्तियाँ नष्ट करने की क्षमता प्रदान कीजिए और हमें सद्गुण संपन्न बनाइए। श्री माता जी, कृपा कर आप हमारे कुसंस्कार दूर कीजिए और हमें संतुलन में रखिए। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपके श्री चरणों में हमारा कोटि कोटि नमन, अनंत कोटि नमन। जय श्री माता जी। सामूहिक बंधन लेते हैं। आज का ध्यान सत्र संपन्न होता है। आज घर में श्री नारायणी स्तुति का पठन करें और सहस्रार पर चित्त रख के ध्यान की स्थिति में बने रहें। धन्यवाद। जय श्री माताजी।